Steve.
Yeah, let's talk about Minecraft Steve. So Steve came out last week and we forgot to talk about him. So, Kyle, we've played Steve. We played him. We played him for how many hours? We did play him for quite a bit, to be fair. We played him for a couple of hours.
It was like 3 hours,
Yeah.
it felt like.
So, Kyle, what are your impressions on Steve? Did you like Steve? And his meat that got patched out of the game.
07s for Steve's
Oh,
meat.
yeah, 07s for Steve's meat. Dude, you'll be missed. Pour one out. Pour one out. Cheers. Pour one out for your boy Steve. Lost his meat too soon. Horny Twitter got it fucking removed. Feels bad. Feels bad. Anyway, Minecraft Steve, Kyle, what are your impressions?
Steve is just like a stupid, fun character.
He's great.
And that's him in a sentence.
Yeah, man. We forgot to talk about him and the UI last week because I forgot to write notes down, so that's my fault.
Yeah.
But we had done the research for both of them by playing them. And Steve, I don't know what it's been, but like for some reason, I feel like that's you can say this about every character in the Fighters Pass, whether you like the characters or not. They have really been going out there with all of them. Like, there's no play it safe character. Like, even Byleth, who was kind of play it safe, they didn't play safe with because they were like, what if she's shit? And what if her special moves are all different weapons instead of a sword? So they were at least like thinking differently with Byleth. But Steve, man, there's something crazy about Steve where it's like, was it worth it? Was it worth it? Yes. Will everyone hate it? Yes, but it's great. Like, I love Steve, man. We were having so much fun. Like, I haven't played him against anyone that isn't also playing Steve. Must preface that it was that much fun that everyone was just playing Steve for 3 hours. But man, he's such a fun character, and we've said it before. I don't think there's people are out there saying Steve doesn't deserve a spot in Smash Bros. And you can fuck off. It's the biggest game on the planet. Of course, it deserves a spot in Smash Bros.
You should. Yeah.
That's
at
fucking
this point,
stupid.
Smash is definitely more of like a video game history game than
It's
it
a
is
celebration
a
of
fighting game.
video games. Yeah, it's a celebration of video games, and it always has. It
that's
was
how
a
it's
celebration of
always been.
Nintendo, and now it's a celebration of just video games in general.
Yeah. And getting the main character of the biggest game on the planet in the biggest fighting game on the planet, like,
huge win.
It makes way too much sense.
Yeah. And it's like, fair play. Apparently they've been trying to get Steve into Smash for 5 years, so fair play to them for trying at it this long. So yeah, but no, it's really fun, and I'll give. It's so weird. The one thing I will say that ruined it for me was one of the songs that's in the game sounds like the Evil Morty theme from Rick and Morty, and that's the worst thing I can say about this.
The Evil Morty theme.
Yeah, the Evil Morty theme from Rick and Morty. If you've ever heard it, now go and play Smash Bros and go listen to I can't remember. It's like the Illager. It's like Ballad of the Illager or something. It's basically like it's like an enemy like battle theme, but Minecraft, and it just sounds like that fucking Evil Morty theme, and it's just ruined it for me. But other than that, the DLC is pretty great. I just love how creative they were with him. Like, honestly, same with Min Min and other characters before him, like Joker. They really went, let's look at the fucking material and make a moveset that isn't just, oh, we'll just copy and paste this character and then change it a little bit so it looks like it's Minecraft. They genuinely went,
right,
let's fucking remake all of our stages with building implementation and minerals in mind so that Steve can fucking function. Like, it was one of those crazy things that were just like, do it. So he can place blocks, he can mine everywhere, he can craft, he can set off redstone contraptions like TNT, you can place TNT, which is pretty cool. He can use a minecart, which is broken as hell, you know?
It's so stupid.
He has the worst recovery on the planet, but don't worry, because the minecart's his recovery now. It's just like, oh, I seem to be stuck. Let me pull out a minecart real quick and just fucking Back to the Future this shit.
On the air.
Yeah, dude. You can ride a minecart on Air Hunter, just back to the stage at full speed.
Oh man, it's like
and then run over
Mario's
people
bike.
as you land.
You can run over them like Wario's bike, and the best part is if you jump out of the minecart before it hits someone, it then grabs the person and it takes them with the minecart, so you can kill
my
people
God.
with the minecart. You can just because the higher the damage percentage you are, the harder it is
The
for you to
harder
get
it
out
is to
of the
get out.
minecart. So you can literally just kill people by running the minecart
just
into
a
them and just
self-fulfilling
waving
prophecy.
by. Yeah, it's great.
Bye, monkey.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty good.
Alternatively, you can also stop moving the minecart entirely, and Steve will just sit in it,
It is
and
true.
that's it.
Also, one of his taunts is teabagging, which I find hilarious. Like, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
It's just
funny.
him shifting over and over again, and I'm like, really? You patch the meat out, but you don't patch that? You're like, really? Like, basically, Hunter, the meat thing was, I don't know if you saw it, was
Yeah,
one of his
I
feature
know
animations
about
was
it.
him eating a steak and then just like
And
going
then
back
the
into
way it was
neutral, and
positioned
the
at
way
the
it looked,
end.
yeah, with just dirty, horny people on Twitter being bad as always, right? And now it's just him. Now it's just him, like just sitting there with nothing, and it's like, boo, bring it back, cowards. But no, you can still teabag to your heart's content, which I find funny, because you can teabag in the taunt, and you can also just teabag in general. It's great. Like it's honestly toxic character, and I love it. The
Yeah.
Enderman skin, peak content. Actually,
God, the Enderman skin is so funny.
actually, really good skins on the Minecraft character.
Also, the two Mii Brawler costumes we got, Creeper and Pig, are amazing.
My favorite.
They
thing
look
that I've
so
seen
jank,
was,
but they're so funny.
Kyle, the thing you showed of the creeper with Sansa's head.
Yeah, you can
Oh
make some
yeah.
really, you can make some really crazy kind of combinations now. The pig is also terrifying as well. It's all
Oh, it's so terrifying.
absolutely terrifying. But no, Smash Bros just keeps killing it. I said it to you guys the
Yeah.
other day. I feel like it's a massive mistake if they end with Fighters Pass 2. I feel like it will actually be a mistake, because there's no reason for this game to not carry on at this stage. It's the biggest fighting game in the world. It's the best selling video game in terms of a fighter in the world ever. Why the fuck are you stopping now?
For all
Like,
time.
Yeah.
you've still got
They've
at least another
really
2
been
years of
killing
the
it with character
Switch.
DLC.
You've still got at least another 2 years of the Switch. Easy.
Yeah.
That's at least another Fighters Pass. Keep going, dude. Keep going. Even if it's just, oh yeah, we're making another game in the background, keep the fucking Fighters Passes going. I don't understand why you
Yeah.
would stop at this point. It is... And the way that they're doing it, they're nailing it. I feel like the Smash 4 DLC was very hit and miss, because it was characters coming back that some people would care for and some people wouldn't. And then you'd have some cool additions like Cloud, but some of them would just be like, I'm
Cloud was
Ryu
really cool.
and Bayonetta, but most of
Yeah.
them you're just like, oh, we've had this person. Oh, this person's back. Like, oh, Roy's back. And then the fucking 3 Fire Emblem fans fucking start crying because they've got another character again. And it's like, okay, cool.
But
And then they
was
got
voiced by
Karin.
Ray Chase.
Yeah. Whereas with this, I still think they're nailing it. Every fucking fighter that they've announced. Yo, are you okay, Hunter? You having fun, dude? Look at that.
Some noise came from downstairs. Sounds like someone's having an argument.
Oh, yeah, dude. They're talking about the Fighters Pass and how great it is. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Trust me, bro. Dude, trust me.
Someone just got hit by Steve's minecart.
That'd be real impressive since my Switch is over here and I'm in the house that has one.
But no,
And you
whether
don't
it,
have Steve
yeah.
yet.
yeah,
I
true.
don't.
But no, whether it's Joker from Persona 5, which I still think is the greatest Smash reveal we've ever had. I still love watching people's reactions to that.
It's so good.
So good. Like,
I still
honestly,
think Cloud is the best, but Joker's definitely up there.
to me, its best trailer is Joker's because of just the fact that it was at the Game Awards and everyone was just like, what is this? Oh, it's Persona 5? Is Persona 5 coming to Switch? No one ever, I don't think I ever saw someone just go, oh, it's Smash.
Yeah, my favorite Smash trailers are the ones that look like they're for something else, and then it turns out that
Yeah.
And that's why
I like the ones for characters that just, like, they're so out of left field you don't think they'd ever happen. Like Cloud, especially.
Yeah.
Nobody ever would have expected him to actually make it into Smash back during Smash 4's
No.
time. And honestly, I think he was like the he broke the floodgates open for everything that's happened now.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, like, Cloud was the character that ended up breaking relations with Square and Nintendo because they didn't want to make FF7
because
on a
of the whole
cartridge.
Final Fantasy 7 thing.
Yeah, I can see that. It's one of those things though. It's Cloud was like a huge deal, but it's also like I feel like the barrier had already been lifted in a weird way. Like yeah, that was
the barrier was already pretty thin when you had Snake in the first place.
Yeah. I don't know. It's one of those weird things where it's like that's why it's like I didn't think it wasn't. Oh, I didn't think Joker would be in Smash because it was impossible. It was just I didn't see that happening.
I just weren't expecting
Yeah,
it.
it was just
Yeah.
unexpected picks. Whereas Cloud, it was more of a I don't see that happening because I don't know if Square wants that. Not I can't see Cloud being in Smash. Whereas now it's
Yeah.
like oh yeah, obvious. And it's like it's weird where it's like oh Steve's fat is past 7. What the fuck is next? Like that's the crazy thing is we just keep going down this train where it's like. What's next? Because it's like if Steve was the final fighter, I would have been like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense as a final fighter." Steve, yeah, makes sense. Now what's gonna be fucking at the end? I don't know. It's just it's great, and I can't wait
I
to
hope
see.
it's
Like,
another Fire Emblem character.